Hello, beautiful souls. So here we are. We're at the Cedar Grove area now. We just left the campsite, and Sentinel Campground is literally connected to this visitor center. It's like literally right there. Really crazy. But the campsite we were at is not far either. But because of that bear being around, I decided to drive instead of walk. So here we are. I'm going to show y'all now. Look at my baby. Hi. She wants some attention. Hey, honey. What is it? Be a good girl, okay? Mommy will be right back. So, this beautiful. We're surrounded by cedar and pine and sequoias. It's really, really beautiful. It was 50 degrees up here today in the morning. It was gorgeous. It was freezing. I was in winter gear and it was awesome. But now it's still good weather, but it started to get hot. So let's see around here, y'all. Keep them alive and wild. Yeah, we definitely saw that bear yesterday. It's definitely around the campsite we were at. Look at these beautiful, huge, wow. These are massive. And these little log cabin things, those are the visitor centers. There's another thing, I mean, there's just hiking trails for days, beautiful souls. See another hiking trail here, here. There's just, it's like, the hardest thing to choose is like, which hiking trail are you going to take around here, with all honesty. Oh, here's a little amphitheater that the ranger was telling me about. Cedar Grove Amphitheater. So this is a little area where they had a ranger program going on last night here. But we got entertained by that real bear up at camp instead. Here's the nice amphitheater. That's really cool. And then they have the calendar of all the upcoming ranger programs and everything that's going on. And then that just goes back to the parking lot. And they go in here. This is really nice. I really like this side of the park a lot. I mean, I like the other side of the park a lot too. I mean, how do you choose? I don't know. It's absolutely gorgeous. So both sides of the park also have laundry and showers and everything accessible. So here, right here, we're gonna go and see what Cedar Grove Village, which is down there. We're gonna go and check that out. This is so pretty. Look at these giants. We're just surrounded by giants. I love it. So beautiful. This is hands down my favorite place in the world. Okay, stop buzzing around me. Wow. Right there is Sentinel Campground. Okay, get away from me, bugs. They're like wanting to buzz right by my eyes. Okay. So this is definitely a smaller visitor center, but full of huge, huge trees. Oh my god, this one bug doesn't want to leave me alone for some reason. I think maybe it smells all the food I've been eating. Wow, look at this. This is a huge cedar tree. That's a red cedar. Wow, that's gorgeous. And here there's restrooms. How did those people get their cars in there? Gotta love Jeeps. I might need to downgrade my size to a Jeep one day for that reason. I mean, what path did they even drive to get there? That's interesting. Is it from here? So this is the restroom. I think this is the visitor center. Right here. And then here are other like log cabins. Okay, these bees are really not leaving me alone, dude. Please leave me alone, bees. So I guess these are all just the like log cabins for employees, I'm guessing. Very pretty. Alright, let's go check out this visitor center. It's very cute. The bee won't leave me alone and I'm trying to stay calm. Okay. Wow, look at this. Look at this huge cedar tree. Wow. Gorgeous. Wow. That's a red cedar. Wow. And here's the visitor center.
Have a good one. Oh, this door shut?
Hello. And there's the stamp collectors. All right, beautiful souls, and we are stamping. Yay! All right, let's just make sure we have this the right direction. Yes, we do. Very good. Yay! This is exciting! Woohoo! We get stamped.
There's some rocks that fall in the trail, drop down. There's a better way to stop there and go back. This is the trailhead. This is the park here. This is 9 miles round trip. 4 or 5 hours.
And that's that, beautiful souls. All right, beautiful souls, and just like that, we got stamped. Okay, now we are going to go check out the Cedar Grove Village over here. And then that's that for this Sequoia trip. This has been quite a journey. This has been quite an experience. Wow, not only seeing all of these beautiful giants around over here everywhere, but also experiencing my first bear encounter safely. Yes, I spoke that into existence and it happened. I am so happy. Again, happy that it happened from a safe distance. So right there where you see the ranger going in right there to the right, that's the Sentinel campground. So that Sentinel campground is literally attached to this visitor center, which is very, very cool. I was speaking to the ranger. That's why, and that visitor center has been around since the 30s, and it's actually just one little tiny little visitor center. Just very small. You just mainly come here to get your passport stamped and look around at the, obviously the trails and everything. So yeah, not a very big informative place, but very, very nice in its own way. Pack station, sleeping over there. And what is that? Is there like a hotel or something? That looks like maybe. Oh, it's showers. Oh, okay, here are showers to the right, y'all. So we can go to the right and take showers if needed. Let's see. Laundry, showers. Yeah, so this is Cedar Grove Village area. I'm not sure what that building. Yeah, that's the village. So that's the market. That building straight ahead is the market right there. And that's authorized vehicles only. And this building right here is the laundry and showers building. And where does this go? Picnic, estates, housing. So very cool. So I actually like that the showers and stuff are not so far over here from where we were. This is nice. Showers, laundry. Very beautiful. So this is the village. Shall we see where this goes? So yes, definitely if you're coming to the Sequoias, definitely plan your trip. There is definitely a lot to see around here, y'all. And I hope y'all had fun joining me on my adventures out here with my baby girl Juliet out here in the Sequoias. And until next time, I hope y'all have a very safe day or night. And remember to stay wild and free, y'all. Remember to like and subscribe. It really helps my little channel out, all right? And there we are with this beauty from us to all of you. Thank you so much for being here. And remember to stay wild and free, beautiful souls. Ciao! All right, beautiful souls. I'm on a cave tour. I missed they already started. I'm only 2 minutes late. I was taking care of Juliet. But we're going to a cave. I'm trying to run or speed walk to get there. So sorry if these images are going to be shaky. They are not letting me use my hand stick. Did they already get there? How fast are they going? This is amazing. And very steep. Alright, see y'all when I get up there.
Just the look aspects of it is that if you touch it too much, it's stuck, or maybe you can feel completely away from the information. So stakes, hiking stakes, selfie stakes, anything of the sort. Shoes you guys are wearing are all good, so you can go with that. And then if you guys have any water bottles like this, metal ones, they're not allowed in. You just have to leave them right at the entrance. Plastic will all go through that. Honestly, even if you have plastic, this is totally up to preference. I would maybe suggest leaving it behind. You might want both hands, but like I said, I'm not gonna make that choice for you guys. That's pretty much it rules-wise, though. There's one more thing. On the way out, we have what we call a wild exit. It's a completely optional exit. We're walking to the bottom of the cave on the natural riverbed. I would definitely suggest that exit if you guys are up for it. I will say though, maybe if you guys struggle with all of them, might not be the best. Just for like a couple seconds, but you guys will get a feel for it as we go on. But other than that, we all ready? You don't sound very ready. You guys ready?
Yes!
Alright, last one in. Please shut the gate behind you.
I guess that will be it. Oh, or not. Oh, thank you.
Once you guys head as you walk in here, off the
Here
back,
we go,
there's
my
those balls.
god! Should I have brought my headlamp? Maybe? Oh my god.
GPS signal lost.
Shut up, Navi. Shut up.
Open area, you'll be able to see down here, we have a wild exit. See the natural riverbed. Totally dry right now though. So that's what you guys are. And I get my own little platform, so that's how special I am. I mean, hard not to be special when you work in the cave.
Best job ever.
That's what I'm saying. This everyone? Okay, that's what it is. So is that everyone? Yes. Sounds good. So I'm going to ask a couple questions before we get started on this room. Depending on your answers to the first question, I might be disappointed on your answers to the second question. So the first question for all of you is: are any of you going camping right now?
Just came from.
Raise your hand if that's the case. So okay, so good amount of us, all right. Since it's a smaller group, you can all answer it, obviously. Now my second question is: did any of you guys happen to have pancakes for breakfast?
Sort of. No.
Sort of?
But we did have
Does yesterday count?
I mean, that doesn't get much better than that, you know, especially around here. What were you guys saying you had? I heard too many voices at once.
We have burritos.
We have
pancake mix, but we didn't make it this trip.
Oh, so you're boring. Alright. Well, you guys are supposed to answer yes to both questions. We're supposed to be screaming with cheer in here. The reason I was asking those questions is because to the left of me, we have a big stack of pancakes.
Oh.
Now this is called our pancake room because of that. And if you guys look on the side of our pancake stack, you can see syrup dripping down. On top, we have some powdered sugar sprinkled on it. We even have the luxury of having a big slice of butter as well.
Nice.
So this pancake has all the fix-ins. And you guys don't know this yet, but these are actually blueberry pancakes because underneath this white rock here, which is called calcite, by the way. So any of the light-colored rock you guys see in here is calcite. That's what all the formations are made out of. But underneath all this calcite is this bluish rock that you guys can see right above us, and that's blue marble. security. This is what all the mountains around here are made out of. This is what the base of the cavern is made out of. So those grayish colored cliff sides you guys have seen, those are all blue marble. I don't know if you guys saw the white chip on that one, on the mountain, or on that one cliff side. There's a big white chip in the mountain. Do any of you know what I'm talking about? None of you saw it? Dang.
I don't think so.
Well, anyways, that big white chip in the mountain, it's just white marble. So the mountains here, they're kind of layered between blue, white, and I think there might even be some black marble in there as well. That's usually what people make like countertops and stuff out of. So obviously you can see it's pretty blue here. That's why I call them blueberry pancakes. But if you want to see kind of a more raw, darker version of that, you can look right here. It's almost like an indigo color. Very, very deep. Now there's still a couple more things to see in here. I don't want to blind those of you directly in front of me, but if you look right behind you, you can see the upside down city. A lot of people think our upside down city looks like Seattle because of the space needle in the middle here. I think it kind of looks like Disneyland in a way. But it's made up of what we call soda straws, and soda straws essentially are just baby stalactites. Now, if any of you don't know what stalactites are, those are the formations that grow from the ceiling straight down. And stalagmites are the exact opposite of that. So they'll grow from the ground up to the ceiling. But these soda straws here, the reason they're called straws is because, like a straw, they have a hollow center. That hollow center will collect water and calcite deposits. Eventually the water will evaporate, leaving behind just the calcite. And once there's nowhere else for all these deposits to go, they'll start to cluster out and grow outward instead of just filling up the inside. And those clusters you can see right here or right here. And that's what we call cave coral. Or popcorn, is what people preference. I think it looks more like coral than anything though. We will pass by an area later where you guys can kind of see a whole wall of this cave coral stuff. I'll point that out before we enter that area. Still one more thing to see in here though. I'm going to be personally offended if you guys don't like this next one. It's my favorite thing in the whole room. And that's if you guys look up and behind me, you can see the dragon in the corner of the room. So this is the dragon's cheekbone is right here. Above that you have his ears, his eye right there. Follow his snout down, you can see his nose and his teeth down here. We come back the other way, you can see his wrinkly neck. All the way to his body over here. And then above you guys here in that blue marble I showed you is the dragon's wing etched out of the ceiling. Very cool. Now have any of you guys seen The Hobbit in here? Yeah. So what's the dragon's name? So you guys aren't Hobbit fans, but fakers. This right here is the headache maker hallway, and again, look to your left.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Very tight, very tight. It's for midgets. Alright. Oh. Oh my god. Wow. Look at this. Watch your heads. Watch your heads. Oh my god. Just so y'all know in video, we're crawling right now. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oops. Wow. Oh, it's so nice and cold here. The temperature is nice. Wow. Wow.
Definitely watch your guys' head right here.
Wow. This is amazing. Wow. This is mind-blowing. This is all marble. Oh my God.
None of you guys want to be the only one sitting here.
Oh, it's so nice and cold.
Yeah, pretty much immediately as you guys walked through that little narrow area, right before you went up the stairs, right before you went up the stairs, I'm sure you felt that temperature drop.
Yeah.
It's pretty abrupt. That's everyone, right?
Yes.
All right, so this room right here, it's pretty obvious why it's called this, but we're in the river room. That's because I'm standing in the natural riverbed that runs through the entirety of the cave. And this is the same riverbed you guys will exit through if you choose to take that wild exit, which once again, definitely recommend to most of you. Now in this room, we'll learn a little bit about the history of the cave and how it was found and whatnot. So the cave was originally discovered in the early 1880s. I can't give an exact year, sadly. Sometime in the early 1880s though, and this was by not a famous explorer or anything, no celebrities. It was just by land surveyors doing what they do, surveying the land. And these land surveyors, they were hanging out down by the river, not at a parking lot or a turnout or a road or anything, because there was none of that back then. So it was just indeed the river. They were looking up the mountain from the base of it, and they saw bats flying in and out of this area of the mountain. So they knew there was something up here, and they knew that something was worth their while as well, because there was quite a few bats trafficking the entrance area there. Unfortunately for those land surveyors, though, they're not equipped at all to make the climb up here, because you all saw how steep it was with a trail and a railing. Imagine with none of that. Definitely be a very vertical climb, not a hike by any means whatsoever. So since they weren't equipped to make that climb, what they did instead is they made a 10-mile hike from here all the way back to their base camp, which was at Hume Lake at the time. And Hume Lake wasn't just, a recreational swimming lake back then, it was a logging company, so kind of a win-win. Not only was it the closest, but also a logging company. So, loggers, fishermen, wood choppers, all those manly men you would think be interested into a cave. But to the land surveyor's surprise, when they made it back, told all those guys about it, none of them cared at all. They kind of were just like, all right, and went on with their lives. So a couple years passed, or not a couple, quite a few years passed. At this point, I'd imagine they have totally new employees. We're now in the year 1906, so about 25 years passed. And the new cook, or I'd imagine new, the cook of this camp, whose name is Putnam Boyden, by the way, so Boyden Caverns. He was the first man who was interested in the cave, or at least interested enough to actually do something about it. So what he did is he ended up making that 10-mile hike all by himself, and then the very vertical climb up as well. And once he got inside of the cave, he was obviously very intrigued with what he saw, because that same year, again in the year 1906, he filed a mining claim for the cave. Now he didn't do this for the reason you guys probably think, which I'd imagine is mining, because what else are you led to believe when I say mining claim? But he didn't actually want the mining aspect of it at all. He didn't want to blow holes into it, explore new parts he wasn't originally able to. It's just that with this mining claim came full ownership to the cave, and that's all he really wanted out of it. So with this full ownership, he could have done anything such as mining, but he didn't choose to do that, obviously. And what he did choose to do in here with that ownership was actually live inside of the cave. Yes. So Boyden lived here from the year 1906 until 1916. Did you guess that already or something? That he lived in here?
That was just perfect plan.
Oh, I see. But anyways, he lived in here from the years 1906 until 1916. So a total of about 10 years living inside the cave. That might seem a little psychotic to you guys. It does to me, at least to an extent. The reason I say to an extent is because in here, although obviously, it's not very luxurious, you don't have your own bathroom and all that stuff, it does stay 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Or 12.5 degrees Celsius year-round, so it doesn't matter how cold or how freezing it is outside, or how hot it is outside when you're in here. It's always a pretty nice area. And it is technically a shelter. It's not necessarily 4 walls and a roof, but it is shelter, and that's all that really mattered. Because back then, when housing was obviously an issue, let's face it, if it wasn't, I don't imagine he would be living in a cave, because I don't really think that's anybody's first choice to live in. But anyways, during that 10-year time period that Boyden lived in here, he was a hunter and a cook. You combine those two skills, you get food, but everybody knows you need more than literally just food. You need stuff like utilities, tools, medicine, clothing, all that good stuff. So the way he was able to afford all these things was by giving tours in the cave, just like we do today. Now the tours in here weren't just like the ones we do today, of course. For one, they didn't have any of the luxuries we have, such as these lights, the pathways, or railings, or anything like that. And also the only source of light they had was Boyden's personal kerosene lantern. I don't know if you guys have seen a kerosene lantern before, but it doesn't really give off much more light than like a household lighter would. So that's one of the main differences. Another difference is that they were only 5 cents back then. Literally nothing is 5 cents today, so definitely different. And then I would say the main difference of those tours is that they would stay overnight inside of the cave. And the reason being is because obviously 10-mile hike is not worth an hour of your guys' time. So instead of wasting your guys' time, they would just stay overnight. And as I told you, the only source of light throughout these tours was Boyden's personal lantern. And it was also the only lantern. They didn't have multiple on a tour. And we can assume Boyden might have not been the biggest fan of these guests because with this lantern, he would choose to sleep in the pancake room on top of the pancakes. We all remember where that is, right? And he would make his guests sleep in here in complete darkness.
Oh my
So if
gosh.
you guys are all right with that, I want to show you exactly what that complete darkness looks like. Sound good with everyone?
Okay, here we go.
I will say, if any of you guys have any phones, flashlights, cameras, Apple Watches, literally anything that produces any amount of light, please put those away now. Yeah, I was going to say, you'll have to even turn that off just because it's blinking. But other than that, you guys have to put your devices away and then I'll get these lights off for us. I'm going to have my light on at first, that will change shortly.
Oh my god.
Alright, everybody has their device. Oh, maybe no flash.
No flash, no flash. That's
stab
all
definitely.
calcite.
Do I have any requests for a shape?
Can you do a dinosaur? No, I'm just joking.
Oh, I
I'm
was
just
gonna say,
joking.
you-
I'm
you
just
hate me,
joking.
don't you? I'll do a heart. I think I heard a heart. No, I didn't.
That's so cool.
Alright, now I don't want us going blind on the wall. 7 of us will line up on the other wall, and then on our way out, we're going to have a single file line. Make sense, guys? Alright, sounds good. So definitely watch your guys' step walking through here. As you can see, there's no paved pathway, just a loose rock, so a little bit easier to trip and fall. And then also over here, it does get very low, so watch your guys' head. I will say though, the further right you stay, the less you'll have to dive.
Alright.
Watch your guys' step coming up this way.
Oh, yo, watch your head.
The frame is made up of that natural rock. I'm talking from experience. Any warning I give you guys is totally from experience. Don't think I don't have any faith in you or anything. I just don't even have enough faith in myself.
Wow.
I want to give you guys a little warning before we go into this back room. It is very low through here, and the low parts are very sharp. So definitely watch your heads. And also watch your guys' step going into here. The ground is made up of just polished out calcite, so very slippery.
Wow. This is beautiful. This is natural's beauty. Oh, this.
So if you were to drill 25 to 50 feet right there, you'd actually be on the other side of the mountain. Yeah, we made it clear from one side to the other. And I'll have you guys coming in. You'll gather up on this wall. And you'll gather up just right from there now.
Thank you.
Alright guys, can everyone see me? Because I mean, I am the star of the show here, so if you're not looking at me, you're basically missing out on your whole tour. Now that was a charming joke, yes, but it was also a real question, so can everyone see me?
Yes.
Alright, sounds good. The reason I ask if you guys can see me is because, like I said, this is the final room of the cave. I know, sad, but there's some pretty cool stuff to see in here, and you can see that if you look right behind me to our Christmas tree in the corner. And this Christmas tree here is the oldest formation in the entire cave. and that's about 50,000 years old.
Wow.
Definitely older than any tree you guys would see in the forest today.
That's amazing.
Now, if you guys look underneath our Christmas tree, you can see this liquid starting to form up. And the way that liquid gets here, I can explain that to you, and I can explain the whole process of how any formation is made, if you guys are up for it. Nerd out a little bit.
Of course.
Sounds good. All right. So the way any formation here is made is just from water. Doesn't really matter what kind of water. It is usually just snow melt or rainfall, though. And that water starts off at the very top of the mountain, about 4,000 feet above us, and it's about a 4-year process. About 1,000 feet a year. And this water starts seeping into the softer layers of the mountain, and as it does that, it'll pass through animal and plant matter where it'll pick up carbon dioxide. This carbon dioxide will mix with the water into what we call carbonic acid, which essentially is just kind of acidic water, not like burn your skin acidic though. In fact, soda will actually burn your insides faster than this will burn your skin. So what does that tell you about soda? But anyways, this carbonic acid starts making its way even deeper into the mountain, starts passing through the marble layers, and as it passes through the marble of the mountain, it'll pick up trace amounts of the calcite mineral, which again is the same mineral that makes up all of our formations in here. Same mineral that makes this shiny. Then that calcite mineral will mix with the carbonic acid into what we call calcium carbonate, and calcium carbonate is the final form of that liquid. So it's the same stuff you guys are seeing right here, and eventually all the liquid from this will evaporate, leaving behind just the calcite that it picked up traveling through the mountain. So after years and years and years of that happening, after 50,000 years of that happening, we have something like our Christmas tree here. Now you guys can see this, it's starting to look like the stump of our Christmas tree. But that'll never happen in our lifetime because the growth rate for formations in here, and especially in perfect condition, is about 1 inch every 100 years. So
wow.
Very, very slow. Definitely pretty slow. But that's pretty much it. But if you guys are interested on how different formations are made, the ribboning, for example, this stuff here happens from the water just kind of flowing on the wall. It'll start to create just a single pathway. It'll keep following that pathway. And each time it goes down that little pathway, which you guys can actually start to see here, it'll create a tiny little ridge because the water will evaporate, leaving just the calcite behind. That's how the ribbonings are made, and then the way stalagmites are made. The reason you guys don't see as many stalagmites as stalactites is because they can only be made from the water actually dropping down. So the water that drops down obviously leaves behind some liquid. Once that liquid evaporates, starts building just a little bit of calcite each time, eventually leading to something like here. These are just the starts of little stalagmites. So do any of you have any questions or anything? I'm doing great at my job then. If none of you have any questions or comments or anything at all, then we are going to start to have to head back out the same way we came in. I would start to think on if you guys want to take that wild or the normal exit out right about now.
And we're exiting, y'all. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm definitely not in a rush. Wow.
I don't know, it's hard to tell in here. It does not echo at all.
The geology is amazing.
In this room especially, I don't always stop here.
Right?
It's the drapery room.
Breathtaking.
Look, you can see some cake bacon up there.
Wow.
If you look right here, you can actually see homemade cake bacon.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, I love it.
That's amazing. This is my first cave experience.
Really?
And I'm not gonna forget it.
Well, I'm glad I gave you a good one then.
Wow, this is amazing. Are you kidding me? This is breathtaking.
Watch your step going down there.
Did you guys put these marble stairs or was it just formed?
No, we never really added anything other than like cement, but we kind of just carved away some parts.
Wow.
So all the marble is still there. We just carved it down into basically a step shape.
That's absolutely amazing.
We appreciate
This
it.
is astonishing.
And people like you who are interested always get to see a little more. That's why I should do that.
Oh my god, I appreciate you.
Energy always counts.
Oh my gosh.
All right, guys. So for those of you who want to take that wild exit, you'll not be going
Wow,
out to the
look
riverbed
at
right
this.
here.
We got a little extra treat to see the bacon. Hope y'all enjoy that in the
And for
video.
those of you who want to take the normal exit out, aren't really comfortable with going down there in the riverbed, totally fine, but you'll just line up right here.
We're gonna
with
take
these
the
lights.
wild way.
Is everyone taking the wild exit?
Yes.
Sounds good. I will say the rules do change just a little bit down there, or not necessarily rules, but does change a little bit down there.
Oh,
For one, it's a little bit more dimly lit, so you're not going to have as many
look how
lights
dark
as
it
there
is
are
in here without light.
It's also an unguided part of the tour, so I'm not going to be down there with you. Then there's also no handrail, so if you guys have to, just for a second, grab onto the wall. It's a little bit more lenient down there. Please don't touch everything you see, just because I'm not down there though. I trust you guys won't do that. But other than that, you guys ready?
Yes.
You guys do not sound ready to go down. You guys ready?
Yes.
That is more like it. We're going to start heading out now, guys.
This is amazing.
Just past the headache maker hallway. You know, give you guys one more chance to get it.
I have my phone light so we can see something. Hopefully. Wow. Here we go. Let's not get left behind in the cave. Not that it would be too terrible. Well, maybe, yeah, no food, no water, yeah, it'd be terrible. Look how beautiful.
Hope you guys have an amazing tour.
You see all the sparkle? That's natural calcite.
Watch your guys' head on the way out.
Look at
for
that.
sure.
You see the sparkle? Look at
You
that.
guys one more chance.
That's calcite. Wow, this is beautiful.
Alright, well, I'm not going to help you.
Ooh, let's watch our heads. We gotta crawl right here.
Hope you guys had an amazing tour. You guys have a fun time down there. All alone right now.
Shout out to the best tour guide ever.
Hey, you know me.
Have a great day.
You as well. Watch your head on the way out.
Oh, yeah.
I'll see you when you get out there.
Oh my gosh. Here we go, y'all.
Someone waddle down the line.
Oh, I'm telling you, I'm good with the outdoors. I hate the cities.
You guys have fun down there. I'll see you on the way out.
See you outside. Here we go. Oh my gosh. All right, we gotta crawl through. Here we go. We're crawling through, y'all. This is beautiful. Look at this geology. Wow, look at this. Okay, we gotta really be careful with our heads here. Okay, here we go. Here we go, y'all. Wow. This is crazy. Wow. Wow. This is amazing. Look at this natural opening here. Wow.
That's different for every cavern and for every formation. Inside of here, there's two formations that are drip every few minutes.
We just
Those
came
two
from there.
formations are growing a few inches every 100 years. Somewhere in the world right now, there's a formation that's growing or that's dripping like every second or so. That formation is growing a few inches every
Wow.
year. The more rainwater you get in an area, the bigger formation you'll have. So like Southern California is really dry. We have small formations. Further up north, like Washington, where it's always raining, they have huge formations. We have small ones.
This is
And
amazing.
that drip right there, I've been here for about 3 seasons. I've never seen that drip fall. I don't think this formation is growing. But if it is, it's growing really slowly. Maybe like a...
All right, y'all. And we're going to the exit, sadly. This is the tour. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Look at that. Do you see the shine? That looks like basalt. I should have asked. I'm gonna ask him if there's basalt. That looks like basalt. Wow, look at this. Look it. Wow. I love how I am in no rush. Ooh, gotta watch my step. Hello. Having too much fun here. Wow. This is the most amazing experience ever. Wow, look it from the water. This is amazing. Oh, how did you guys do this? Okay.
You have to really go down there.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. We're crawling. Oh, oh, thank you. Look at what we just did, y'all. We just went under there. This is amazing. Wow.
Smile.
Enjoy it. I am in no rush, y'all. I swear, I am in no rush.
Come here, Matthew, come here. Matthew, come here. Come on. Israel. I know.
This is amazing. We just came from there. How scary does that look? All right. All right.
This is so pretty.
Wow. Right, I don't think I need my light, but I'm gonna keep it on just in case. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. Look at it. Wow.
The fact that it's so dark in this.
And you hit your hair with like 2 times?
Yeah, I hit myself twice.
Okay. Wow.
Why did my flash turn on?
Wow. This is insane.
Oh, be careful.
This is, I think, I'm not.
Wow.
I don't think I'm like.
This is so tight, we have to walk sideways. Wow. Dang, this really is a wild exit, isn't it? Oh my gosh.
It's long. Let me see.
No kidding.
Israel. Turn off the light.
Wow.
It keeps going.
It keeps
Oh,
going.
this one has a deep hole. Oh my god. This
Oh, another dark space? Okay. Why am I turning my light off to begin with at this point?
I know, mine turned off too.
Watch your step.
It's like we definitely need these things. Oh shit. Look where we're walking. Oh my god. Yeah. Be careful of ankles.
Yes.
That's for sure. Yeah.
I go back and say no touching. I'm like,
Like no touching, too bad. You should put rails.
Oh, look, there's a deep hole. What's that?
you want to go in there?
Wow. Look, this is basalt. This is, I have a little chunk of this in my car. This is basalt. Oh my god. Look at, this is marble with basalt. This is, I don't, do they know there's basalt in here? Because they didn't tell us. Oh my god. Okay, imagine those little rocks right there just falling. Oh my god, look at that. Oh hell no. Look at this.
Matthew.
Look at that.
Yeah? Did you have fun?
And there's the exit, y'all.
I don't need to dance.
And this was the Boyden Cavern. Wow. Thanks for joining. All right, beautiful souls. And that was the cave. Oh, man. Now we're walking back town to the parking lot. Look how beautiful this river is. Amazing. What an experience this entire trip has been. Oh my goodness. Oh my, oh my. My. I am so thankful. I love the sequoias. Wow, what a beautiful cave. So that was an all marble cave. So that entire cave is made out of nothing but marble. Absolutely stunning, absolutely stunning. So amazing. All of the geology, so cool. My goodness, it's just no getting away from it. I thought it was all granite, but this wall is also marble. And the kind of marble the ranger said that you make kitchen countertops with. I mean, it's so cool. Quite an experience. Definitely something to come do. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps my little channel out very much. And without further ado, beautiful souls, stay wild and free. Ciao!